Yo, yo. It's always a party when Peach is in the party. That's when you know it gets lit. It's always a party when Peach is in the party because Peach likes to talk a little bit. I like to spit. I like to talk some, rock some random. I'm nothing awesome. Yo, so let's break it down. Milesy was supposed to be in the place, but Homeboy's having an early dinner. So he got a hold of me, like the original name, Milesy. Sorry, Peach, eating my scabetti. I call it scabetti, dog, not spaghetti. Scabetti. How you mean, man? Eating your spag ball. Spag ball. How we roll with soul. Big up Gaza. Big up Andy Miles. Always, man. Milesy, class act. He did a video this morning thanking everybody for like coming on his channel, um, interacting all day long. Homeboy put in a shift, man. Big up Milesy. You don't know, man. Straight up. Gas is in the building. Big up Pete on the 107 subs. What? Thanks to you, Doc. Thanks to you, Doc. Straight up, man. Thanks to Fort Iron, man. Straight up. Like, yo, we got it over that 100, man. Let's get it over to that 200, man. Let's get it over to that 300, man. Honestly, it's genuine content. Hello, my friend. Okay. So now I'm getting kicked out of this place. You hear me? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places, dog. I ain't even playing with you. I ain't moving, no. Fuck that. Find a new place. Find a new place. Find a no new place. Piss on that, man. I'm staying right here, dog. Anyways, let's break it down. Vlasic, right? You got man them like Vlasic. But then you got man them like Fat Boy Fever. You get what I'm saying?
Hello.
You got man like why don't we sign Fat Boy Fever for striker, man? I'm still like doing my head in on that, man.
Well, it is what it is, mate. I just thought I'd quickly come on, Peach. I'll give you a five minutes, mate. Hope you're doing well and all that. And yeah, it was a good window, mate. It was good. It could have been a bit
Yeah.
better, but it is what it is. It's a good window. So yeah.
Yo, we got enough, but we didn't get that left back to striker. You know what I mean? And me and you've been on about that some time, man.
Mm.
Like the signings were dope. Don't get me wrong. Like the signings were dope. Like Vlasic, dope. Crawl. What's your opinion? What's your opinion on? Because there's mixed reviews on this, James. There's mixed reviews on this, James. Like with Coventry going to Peterborough. Are you like is that a big disappointment for you, or is it like homeboy's gonna get game time, week in week out, and then maybe come back in January like a new signing?
It's a good move for him, but is it a year too late? Like, I wish we would have kept him myself, and like I would have kept him and seen if we could
Yeah,
have sold Lanzini for money. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Because you imagine if Connor Coventry's surrounded by Rice, Suchek, Crowell, he's going to be
yeah,
surrounded by people who are top class. He's now going to go to Peterborough on
yeah,
on a deal, and let's be honest, he's going to be in a team where he's going to be having to play his best every single week to even get a chance.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So yeah.
So you think it's a positive that he went to Peterborough, or you think it's a negative?
It's a bit of both, mate. I wish I would have seen him
Yeah,
staying, but I can understand the loan. Like
Yeah,
I thought he'd done enough in pre-season to warrant staying with us, but you know, it is what it is.
yeah. No, I tend to agree with you. I thought he did. I thought he did the best in preseason. He's playing with top class fellas at West Ham United, man, and it's like it's gonna be a different situation in Peterborough. He's not gonna be playing with the same players with that skill. So, but he
Mhm.
had what you said, what you said is truth. Like he is gonna be having to like pull it out week in and week out to like be in the starting 11 for Peterborough. I look at it. I look at it as good. I know a lot of y'all might not agree, but I look at it as good because he'll be getting that game time. He'll be performing. He might get a bit bullied, and he needs that. You know what I mean? So when he comes back into West Ham side, he'll be a stronger, tougher a version of himself, man.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. Um, on a sort of more serious note, though, Pete, I just want to say this to you,
Yeah.
mate. Yeah, or anyone really who does the YouTube game. Like this morning, I woke up and I
Yep.
found in my Facebook message request death threats of people wanting to stab me to death because of
What?
me.
What?
Yeah. I just want to say this. Yeah, listen. At the end of the day, all my opinions are my own. Like I don't express. I express my opinions in a passionate way, but I don't come across in a way that I'm trying to intimidate people to change their opinion. Everyone's got their right
Yep.
to say what they say. But
Yep.
yeah, um, I've done a few shows with Jake yesterday, and basically someone's got it in for me. So yeah, listen. At the end of the day, um, you crack on, keep doing what you're doing, mate. You're up to 100. Don't let no one stop you, mate. That's all I say.
No, but yo, I don't. That don't sit right with me. That don't sit right with me. Like nobody should be like talking them things to you, man. Like honestly, that's not culture. That's not cool. That's
I know.
no,
Listen,
that's
I've had.
disgusting, man. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And if anybody that watches this channel like did that to you, yo, I'll ban them straight up, man. Like, yo, you don't deserve that shit. You're a good person,
At the
dog.
end of
You
the
have
day,
an opinion,
listen,
man.
at the end of the day, people can row about different things, but I've had rows with people in the past, but I've never threatened their life, as in a way.
You get what I'm saying?
Um,
That's like that's like on some celebrity shit. Like I remember who was it, Meghan Markle? Like like after like her and Harry's thing, it's like she was getting death threats and thing, and I can understand that because she's in the limelight. But it's like, yo, people must just be jealous, man. People must be jealous, and jealousy makes very unkind men. So it's like, yo, people are just jealous. Dog. Don't even watch that. Don't even watch that, man. Honestly.
yeah, I know, mate. I know. You just got to crack on. But going back to West Ham,
Yes. Right.
I would rate it a 6 out of 10 for the window. That's what I would
Yeah.
rate it.
I rated it 5. I rated it 5 out of 10. Just because of the striker and the left back and
Because
and Lingard. Like Lingard striker left back, I think that would have been a complete window. I think it could have happened. I think it should have happened. It didn't happen. So yeah, I'm
yeah,
with you on that, man. We're only one away on that.
the thing is, the reason why I'll tell you the reason why I say a 6. Ariola's a great goalkeeper. I wanted him
Yep.
at the club, but
Yep.
we've got three goalkeepers there: Randall, Fabianski, and
Yep.
Ariola. To me, one of them should have went. Right,
Yes.
Randall, right,
Yes. Yes.
or whatnot. But they've kept all three. Ariola's a good signing, but he hasn't played a game yet.
I know.
Suma,
Yeah.
Suma is a great signing. Right, Suma's a great signing. It's exactly what we need. Pace, power, everything at the back. That's what we need.
Yep.
Right. So he's the replacement for Balbuena. right? So
Yep.
that's your replacement. Flassage, he's pretty decent, but he was over here with Everton and he didn't really do a lot. But we're
He
waiting to
was
see where
young then, though, when he was only 19, dog.
he's 23 now.
That's what I'm saying.
So we will see how he goes. And obviously Crowell's a weird one with me because that to me seems like that's been pushed right at the last minute, and they're off for a loan with a future permanent next season. So yeah, it's one of them ones, mate. I would have liked a striker or a left back. I can't believe that we've gone into this out of this window with not a left back. We've only got one left back, and that's Well, and we've got Arthur.
Yeah.
You can't put Ben Johnson over there because people will criticise him when he don't perform.
It's madness, really, James, because it's like you have Ben Johnson, who's a natural right back, playing on the left. They'll probably even put Ashby like on the left, but those are right backs. Like the only real left back we have besides Cresswell is Langelo. Is Langelo ready to make that step up from the under 23 to the Premier League? You know what I mean? It's like we could have done with that Tiger Pico or Tiger Pico or whatever his name is. We could have done with him, man.
I agree.
Yeah.
A left back was needed, mate, and that's why it's a 6 out of 10 for me. Like, I don't understand not having a striker at the club. I can't work that one out. But he's obviously.
I see. I'm sorry to interject, but I see what James. Honestly, I see what Moyes is doing. Like, if you look at it from like another side, like, okay, Antonio is our incredible Hulk, like striker. He's a beast. You're always gonna have two men marking them. So it's like I see what Moyes is doing with all these false number nines, and we have so many false number nines. Like, yo, we can play a totally different system with these false number nines. So it's like if he using that to its advantage, and rather than having that one, Antonio kind of up front, you got like 3 or 4 or 5 they can just like switch in, switch out, switch in, switch out. I see what he's doing. Will it work? That's a different story. I think it will, but I think we definitely needed a striker. I think we definitely needed a striker, James. Honestly, like striker and left back. Because Cresswell gets done in, we're done in. Antonio gets done in, yeah, okay, we got those false number nines, but we don't have that prominent striker.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. It makes sense to me still, but like, you know what I mean?
It's just that I think Connor Coventry should have stayed. I think he done enough in pre-season, and obviously they're looking at Lanzini can fill 2 spaces. He can either go
100,
or defensive. But you know what? We'll see, Pete. We'll see. But we'll see where it takes us. The Flassage one, I understand it, but then I look at it and think you could have bought a left back and a striker with that. You could have went and got Origi out of Liverpool. They wanted 15 million or something, and you could have got a left back for that money you paid on one player.
How much was that? Like 25 million quid?
25 million up to 30 with add-ons.
What the? Like probably like 5 million on add-ons, so like 30 million probably at the end of the day, man.
Yeah. So really, you're asking for that's quite a lot of money, really, for a player. And it ain't just. Don't get me wrong. Connor Coventry's gone out on loan, and don't get me wrong, it's the right thing for him. But is Peterborough the right club? Right. I would have rather been in a team where he's going to express himself a bit more. He's going to be in a team. Well, Peterborough are favourites to go down in that league. on with Huddersfield where Meepo or the Becky's gone.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just one of them, mate.
It's kind of a step down, isn't it? Like it's kind of a step down, man. And I like he might shine at people. Well, no, he will definitely he will shine at Peterborough. But it's like it's a step down. Like he could have gone to another club that's a bit like has a bit more potential than Peterborough. Like you know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know. James just disappeared. Homeboy, he's in and he's out and he's out and he's in. Yo, I ain't playing, but yo, when James goes, then he comes back straight up. There he is. Word up, yo.
Cool, it's cloudy over there. Peach in Canada. What's going on there?
What's up, man?
It's cloudy in Canada.
I couldn't say that again, dog.
I said it's cloudy in Canada. Looks like it's going to rain over
Oh, I know. It is, but like it's cloudy, right? But like, yo, so you got cloudy there, then you got like blue skies there. It's messed up. Like, yeah, it's weird, man. It's like it's one of them days that it's like warm outside, but it's like there's a brisk breeze still. But it ain't too bad, man. I ain't complaining, man. I ain't complaining. But like, yo, man, honestly, like the only time I went to Peterborough was when I took the bus, National Express, I think it's called, from like Victoria to Lincoln. And we had like a stop in Peterborough. Virgin. I got off the bus. There was a pub like right like a block down the way, dog. I went into the pub and we were like it was like a 10-minute break or whatever. And like, yo, I went to that pub and I remember this man I know from Warrington who lives down these ways now. He's like, if you go to like Peterborough or somewhere like that, try the local ale. So I was like, all right. So yeah, man, I got off the bus at Peterborough, found this pub like a block away, went there, down two local ales, and like, yo, that's my experience with Peterborough, dog. But as a football club, they're average. They're average, man. Like Connor Coventry is gonna be a superstar there, man. It's gonna be good for him, but yo, come back home in January, dog. Like he'll light it up. So come back home in January. 'Cause, like, what are your views on this Crawl guy? Like, you think he's the answer? Like for Europa and like top matches and that?
Oh, he looks decent. He looks decent.
Yeah.
He's in a team where he knows people. The way I look at it is, he should have been here with Connor Coventry. But
yeah. I think Connor Coventry could have learned some things off the match. So, what do you think, Charlie boy? Charlie boy's up in the mix. What do you think, Rude boy?
Man, what are we saying? You bunch of criminals? What are we doing? What are we saying? I'm just popping in. What's the question? What do I think about what?
What do you think about Connor Coventry going on loan to Peterborough, man?
Hey, man, I listen. I thought he did bits in the preseason. I thought his positioning was great. I thought he put some good balls in. I mean, everything. I thought he did good. I thought his size looked okay. I hate to see him go. I understand. I understand. I don't understand because Crawl. I'm buzzing. We got backup, but you know what I mean. I mean, I don't know. I just wish we could have kept him. I really rated him. I know people were saying when I was doing Jake's show, they were saying, "Oh, yeah, there's nobody's moaning." I said, "What's wrong with me saying I want to have both guys? What the fuck is wrong with that? Nothing's wrong with that, right?" But I don't know, But the good thing about it is, I think the loan is, if we want to bring him back at any time, we could bring him back, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's that clause in the contract, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I was coming on last night. I was losing my ass on the dice, man, and I
Kilo. This mother ducking saying Kilo, dog.
Yeah, so then I walk over. No. 4, 5, 6. We played 4, 5,
Oh,
6.
wait up. My bad.
The same thing.
4, 5,
Hey,
6.
but listen, it's I'm not a quitter, right? I had bad luck dice. So you know what I did today? We don't quit. We just go buy a new pack. Now we got the good ones. See, look, you put the little Buddha, you get the little Buddha, you rub them on the dice. I'm gonna go bust them up today. They ain't even ready for me. Gonna get all the money back. What do you want to do?
Rolling. Yo, did you hear? Steven got death threats last night, dog. Steven got death threats last night, dog. Bullshit, man.
What? I see to say something on Twitter about that. Like, what happened? What are people going through?
No, what it was, I was on Jake's. I've done the whole shift with Jake yesterday. 3 shows, morning, afternoon, night, and someone was on there chirping at me, and I don't mind someone chirping at me because I can handle it. But then I find the death threat in me Facebook Messenger request thing this morning, saying that I know you live in Dagenham. I'm going to come down there and I'm going to plunge you up, which is the term that they call stabbing me up, basically. So obviously I've looked at it and I thought, obviously I'm angry with that because I don't care. Like, if someone wants to put a blade out at me, that's entirely up to them. Yeah, but they better kill me. That's all I'm going to say. But,
that is crazy. What did you even say to invite that? I mean, that's crazy.
It's basically, it was a fake profile. It was a fake profile. It was like there was no picture on it. It was just a profile with like an alias name, like John Smith. Like, you know what I mean? A made up name.
That's weirdo stuff.
And basically, it's come from YouTube because they know I'm in Dagenham. I've got no enemies outside of anything like that. And basically, that's what it is, mate. And to me, I spoke to someone earlier on, and I said I could have reported it to the police, but what's the point? I said it's a fake profile. I said I ain't gonna know who the fuck it is. But at the end of the day, I don't worry about things like that until they're in front of me. So it is what it is.
Yeah, no, don't even watch it. It's probably some like 10-year-old boy, like on a computer, like keyboard warrior type thing.
It's just that I spoke to my missus today, and she's worried, obviously, because she's like, I know that. Cause what it is, I have to get on a lot of trains to go and see her. Like, she lives not far from me, but she's moving far, about an hour away. So she's like, if they know where you are, James, they know. Like, well, they've obviously probably seen that you've been getting on trains and stuff. And I'm like, well, it is what it is. Like, I can't worry about saying that ain't happened yet. Do you know what I'm saying? So. It's one of them.
Yeah, I hear you, Doc. I hear you, man.
Hey, it's my favorite
Tufty's
West End
in the
fan.
building. The Newcastle legend.
Tufty is a hammer. Tufty is a hammer.
I've actually been looking at that. A West Ham thing. I'm going to go to the second Europa League game in London.
Oh, Tufty is a hammer.
Stadium, so.
Listen, Tufty wakes up in the morning, gets his kettle going, and sings Bubbles first thing every morning. We know it.
Boom. He loves them bubbles, dog. He loves them bubbles, dog.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to take a trip down to London Stadium, I think, for that second Europa League game.
Which is the second one? Who we got the second one?
Genk. Oh, Ghent.
Yeah.
Ghent at home. Oh, I'm going there. Like, definitely having some tickets on me.
Hey, I said Gink. Hey, some guy said it was something else. I said Gink, and he was like losing his mind over me. I'm like, yo, I don't know how to pronounce every team in Europe. What do you want? Relax yourself. What is wrong with people on the internet? Like, yo, like, listen, and don't bring that them threats to me because I wake up ready for violence. You understand what I'm telling you? I encourage you. Please, bring it to me. Please, send somebody. Please send them to my way.
Fever ain't worried, dog. Fever ain't worried, dog. Fever got it under control, dog.
What is wrong with people?
You don't fuck around with that like Fever still.
It's Rapid Vienna, actually. It's Rapid Vienna. That's your second game.
Yo,
in
yo,
Europe.
me and Charlie will fly over to London and deal with the blood clot case. I ain't playing.
Hey, yo, Phoebes,
Yeah.
you know my dad's whole side of family's still over there. You need us, hey, listen, my most dangerous weapon is my phone. That's all. I get to my phone, you're in
Yep,
trouble.
yep,
That's all you
yep,
need, Phoebes.
yep.
Yeah,
Against
it's,
your
it's not,
third game in Europe, Rapid Vienna is your second game. I'm not going to go Rapid Vienna and
yeah,
Ghent as well.
listen, it's how can I put it, right? Don't get me wrong, I appreciate it. I've got a big family myself. But it's just that, you know what, it disheartens you when you're doing something on here, right? I love West Ham to death, right? I've met some amazing people doing the YouTube game. I've met people from America, Canada. I've spoken to people that I wouldn't even know, like in my
Yeah,
lifetime. You know what I mean? And I'm like, and I use Charlie Boy as an example. I look at Charlie Boy, he's sitting in Brooklyn, and he's got all these the West Ham stuff behind him, which is like
yeah,
it fascinates me even to now to say like, wow, there's a bloke who sitting in Brooklyn who's got family. Obviously, he's born over this way, and he's
yeah.
moved to America, but he still follows West Ham night and day. Do you know what I mean? And
You gotta
obviously,
love it, man.
I'm only what 20 minutes away from the ground, right? I'm
Yeah,
literally 5 minutes away from the training ground. But to
Yeah.
me, I find that fascinating. Yeah, when someone obviously wants to put a threat on my life, don't get me wrong, I can turn as much as the next person, but
yeah,
I don't like it that someone's got the front. Well, it is the front. It's an insult to just come in there and try and put it on me like that. Do you know what I mean? It just says it all, really. It just says it
Yeah,
no,
all.
but
people
it's
like
kind of
that
a
ain't get.
it's kind of a pussy way to do things, still, though. It's
Yeah,
kind of a
they
pussy way to do things, still, man. Like you
people
want to
that
say
do that
something,
type of
come up to
stuff,
my
they're
face
not gonna
and say
do it.
something to me, man.
Yeah.
And
Nah,
homeboy
they're not
wouldn't
gonna.
even say nothing to you, dog.
Mm.
It's just
It's
out
just
of order. It's out of order.
yeah,
It's like you didn't say
Yeah,
nothing. You didn't say
retarded.
nothing. You know what I mean? We've all had heated discussions and the debates
Yeah,
or whatever. But I'm never like, yo, I'm gonna rock up and just to do this guy in because he disagrees. That's just craziness, you know. And I
yeah.
watched all the shows yesterday. You didn't say nothing that warrants that type of language towards you. You know what I mean?
And what
Like,
no
I got
wonder.
hate. I got hate from a few West Ham fans because I said Rondon was going to West Ham. Well, he was at one point because I had a meeting. Me and Dia discussed. I had a meeting at Everton the night before, and it all broke down. And then Rondon
Yeah,
was set sail for West Ham, and then it changes because Everton come back in with a bigger loan fee, with a bigger free agent fee.
I remember, and Fo remembers this. I did a rant right on Roberto or something, and I said I called him an MLS goalie, and people had the biggest go at me, right? And
yeah.
next thing you know, like 2 weeks later, them same people that was having a go at me, it was like, get him out of here, get him out of here. I'm like, whoa, wait a second. Last week y'all was mad at me, and now you've joined in to the. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what do people do? I don't know. How do they wake up in the morning? Their life
Don't get
must
me
really be
wrong.
terrible.
Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
the
I've
life
had
might, the life must suck, dog. Like, straight up.
I've had arguments, disagreements, debates. You name it, I've had it. But one thing I've never done, and I've never done this, is threaten someone's life. Right? I've never
Yeah,
threatened to kill someone. And for the fact that they've come in there and done that, they've overstepped the line with me big time. And I even said to my missus earlier on, I said, listen, I said, I can't worry about saying that ain't happened yet. But if someone did ever do that, all I said to my missus was, I said, they better kill me. If they don't,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
kill
No, you go, fuck wild. No, fuck.
So it's just one of them, mate. But it's just unreal, really. Like, and do you know what? I've just put a video up, right, and check it out on my Twitter. Yeah, we had a right laugh yesterday on Jake's channel, right, and
That
Brownie
was
come on,
brilliant, though, wasn't it?
and it was a funny thing about like me being the number two and all that. And I can take banter. Like, that's banter to me. That's a good laugh. But when things overstep the line, then it's just bad.
Yeah, I remember when he said that, dog. Your face was just like, what?
It happens. This is right. We do this for fun.
Yeah,
We're not getting paid for it. We do it for fun.
Yeah,
Well,
Brownie
we all,
is a legend.
We all have different
Brownie
things.
is a bad boy legend. Brownie is a bad boy legend, guys. I love that.
On another note, out of everybody we brought in, boys, who's your favorite, or who you think's gonna be the most productive?
Oh, good question. Good
Oh,
question. James, you go first, dog. James, you go first.
I'm going to say Zuma for me. I think Zuma
Me
is
too.
exactly
Yeah.
exactly
How
what I
about Areola? Areola for me. Areola for me.
care that player from Sporting Moscow will do well. I think he'll be another Suchek, and he'll demolish the Premier League like Suchek does.
I don't know whether he's going to be as effective though as Suchek though.
I think
You know
he'll
what I
do
mean?
all right. I think he will be the good signing, really good signing.
Who's that? Carl something?
He's talking about the pickle man,
Crawl,
Vlasic.
yeah.
Oh no, you're talking
No.
about Crawl?
Crawl, yeah.
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 I'm gonna say it would be Areola because I've called this like a year and like last year
Yeah.
when he was still at Fulham. I think James was on the show with me with Lee, right? And we was bigging up this man when he was at Fulham. So we're not just like, oh, because we wasn't linked to him or nothing. There was no transfer, so I really rated him then. But I'm gonna say Zuma because that's the position where I think we really need some pace and some athleticism. You know what I mean? And people like I took some shtick for saying he's gonna start. Like, oh, I'm being mad at Dawson. Well, if you're gonna be mad at me, are you mad at Moyes for bringing in that guy? Because if he's paying that much for Zuma, obviously he believes we need a starter at that position as well. I don't know why people get in their feelings so hard, man. Like, listen. As much as I love Fornals, is my favorite player on the team. Well, one of them. If a guy comes in and does bits better than him, and he earns his spot, then he should get his spot. That's how that's how athletics goes. There's do you love a player more than you love the badge? That's what it comes down to. And I think some people, they fall in love with a player and they get like this feelings. There ain't no feelings in this. The number one thing is the badge. If Zuma's better, then Zuma gets in.
Yep.
Dawson,
Oh yeah, definitely.
Dawson, he signed at a backup's wage. He knows he's a backup. His agent knows he's a backup. He did bits for us. We love him. He puts in a graph. But at the end of the day,
there's too many mistakes. There's too many mistakes in Dawson. And obviously, I've watched West Ham quite a few times now. And you look at it, and you look at the mistakes, and you look how you can analyze the mistakes as an opposition. And he's a bit too wavy for me. I think he needs to learn how to defend when he's under pressure. Once he learns how he can defend under pressure, then he'll be a good player.
Well, see, I mean, at the age he's at now, he is what he is. He's
old now, and bringing Zuma in is top quality signing because Chelsea have now not got a centre back. Chelsea have lost a centre back and not gained one. So
and most of their fans they're hurting that they lost. They didn't want to lose, and that lets you know what I mean. We got a guy right here. You understand?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Charlie. That's what I'm saying. Like all the fans, are like, oh no, why did Zuma go? So it's like, we got something on our hands when the other fans are saying that, man. Honestly.
I mean, when you look at the man's, I mean, not just to count his money or nothing, but if Moyes said, yeah, send that fee. I like those wages. And you look at, so he's already, listen, the man knows he's gonna be starting sooner or later. That's just the way it is. Nobody's picking on Dawson. It's just, they gotta quit this stuff, man. Like somebody's picking on now. See people, they got an agenda versus Dawson. No, it's just Zuma's different gravy. What is? I mean,
Zuma's young. He's got more years on Dawson, and he probably can. He's a top 4 defender, Kurt Zuma. Top 4 defender.
Yeah.
That's who the top 4 will be looking at.
I think he's going to do bits. Somebody put something. I'm not big on just looking at highlights, but he got the ball from their side of the field by their goal, takes it all the way. He's doing step overs, whoop-de-woos. I'm like, this is a center back. Are you kidding me right now? This man on the ball, he looks like he's like a Ben Rama on the ball, but he's a center half. Are you kidding me? It's like, come on, man. He's flying through the air, putting his nut on stuff. Come on, man. I don't know. People they kill me with that. Like they get all in their feelings and like you're picking on the players. Like, what do you get out of here? You know what I'm saying?
It is.
That's me, man.
Well, obviously,
I'm good,
the
man.
striker
I'm good.
issue. The striker issue is still going to hit. There's hit West Ham. The striker issue is still going to hit sometime soon. But we need to prepare for that. We need a false nine will work. Hopefully it will work. But
yeah, I'm a little disappointed we didn't get the striker. But you know, Moy's system. I'll let it be. You know, I know he wanted Nesri and he probably wanted Tammy, but you know, Nesri, I don't know the background on that. Tammy, if we wanted
Bamba as well. Bamba was a very, very linked player yesterday. Bamba, that's all we were really told was a very good option.
But Moyes, he's looking at it like, hey, if you could run and you could finish a bit, then I could rotate you up top. You know, we trying to nick the ball, get in transition, and get some tap ins. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you've got Obelengo as well. You could play him in Europe so you can give Antonio a rest. Because I know it's a thingy option, James, and I know obviously you're gonna say, well, he's not good enough, but he might have to do.
Yeah, but this is the problem, though, mate. Yarmolenko's been here. Yarmolenko shouldn't have been here now. He should have been said, right.
Oh yeah, I fully agree with you, James. I fully agree. He should have been gone. Should have been gone, yeah.
Right, he should have been sold, really. Which makes no sense.
I'm just right there, and you put some over here. Be careful. Okay.
What's going on, Pete? You get the boys on you? What's up?
Yo, no, I just like put my phone up on this place and like the man's like, yo, there's lots of wasps here. I'm like, word, and then there's like a trap, like a wasp trap. So I just moved, dog. I just moved.
Yo, what is it with you and bees and wasps, bro? It's the craziest thing. I didn't even know it was a situation like that in Canada.
Oh no, it's serious, dog. It's serious, man. It's serious. All they want to do is come and like sting you and thing, man.
I really, really hope, and I'm not happy with obviously Brighton loan and thingy back out to Stoke. I think that's
that was weird, wasn't it? That was weird with the Stoke. That was madness.
Listen to this. You're not seeing that.
Should not
Nobody ever sees the hustle behind the moves, right? This is why they did it. Check this out. They paid $7 million for him, right?
Yep.
So they sent him out. They're like, we need him. We don't need him. It doesn't matter. This is a money situation. They put him out on loan. He's going to go over to that league. He's going to crack 20-something goals. Then somebody's going to offer them $25 million for them, and they just made a profit because nobody else was smart enough to do it. And people's like, why'd they do it? Why'd they do it? You don't see the hustle. You got to see the hustle. You got to. That's why they call me Charlie Hustle, baby. I see the moves and grooves of everything. That's exactly why they did it, and that is smart, man. That is smart.
It is.
They got a guy they didn't need, and they put him on $7 million. That's nothing.
Yeah.
He's gonna go over there. He's gonna go over there. He's gonna crack 25 goals, and then somebody's gonna rock up and be like, "Hey, we'll give you $25 million for SEMA," and then they're gonna have a profit. They're gonna have a profit.
Well,
What do you think about left back, Charlie? Like, why didn't we go for a left back this window?
We had to go for a left back. Like, we had to. Like, is Zuma left footed? Like, can he fill in on the left or no?
No, he's right footed.
No,
he's right footed.
There's only been a handful of guys that are, you have to be both footed, right? If you're not a predominant left. And I'll explain this to everybody because they don't really understand. If you're right, and it's not, turning and all that, getting on your weak foot. When you're going forward, the fullback, the left back is not going to creep inside. They know that you're not creeping inside to shoot the ball off your right foot. So the defense knows already that's cut off. They don't have to worry about that. Yeah. And when you overlap to cross in, to shoot a cross in, you have to turn your whole body, and that's basically what fullback's going to do. They're trying to overlap, get a cross in, right? They're not going to cut. They're not going to cut in the middle to shoot the ball with the right foot because then that would leave us naked in the back. You understand? Only reason way you could do it is if that individual playing left back is nice with both feet. Like back in the day, Zambrata, you know what I mean? There's a few cats that could do it. Not very many. Not very many.
Maldini was the man, guy. I don't business.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't know. But I mean, you can do it. But ideally, that's why they always have a left guy on the left side, a right guy on the right side. You know what I mean? Just because one or two guys has the capability to do it don't mean everybody else has to do it. And I don't think that's fair to Ben Johnson that they're going to stick him over there, you know. And somebody used the example of the wingers. Wingers are totally different. They're trying to cut in and get a shot, you know, if that's the system on their, you know, a left wing or right wing's usually left-footed. Vice versa, because they're cutting in to get a shot. The fullback's not going to cut into the middle of the damn field to get a shot because his main thing is to cover the back. Even sometimes to get behind the center halves and cover it in because he's at the angle position where he can see the whole attack coming. You understand? Yeah. But people just say the most craziest fucking things in my life. You know, they play 2 minutes on FIFA, then they rock up and they say this crazy nonsense.
What about Masuaku? Would you not put him into left back?
Masuaku, I feel comfortable with him as a wing back. You can put him at a left back, but he's not the most, you know what I mean? He's not the most
skillful defender.
Skillful. And wing backs and left backs are totally two different situations. You know what I mean?
What about Ogvana? You think Ogvana could play left back, man? Because he is left-footed, isn't he?
Yeah, but he doesn't have the pace that he used to have. And the thing about this, if we play 3 to the back, right, and we have a wing back who plays left cornerback, or center back cornerback. So I got my mixing my footballs up. Who play Cresswell? Okay, well if Cresswell's hurt, then you can't do it anyway. You understand? And whether you think Cresswell is tops or you don't like him, if man gets hurt, there is no left back. You understand? There's none. Yep. We'd have to play a wing back system, and Moyes would do that, right? And as soon as we play the wing back system, the same pussyholes that are complaining about, then they would complain about the system.
Oh, yeah.
And Moyes' hand would be forced to play that because left wing back, absolutely. I like Masuaku going forward. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's just the way it is. That's what I believe. You know, some people are getting their feelings. I don't know. They wake up ready to be sad and upset about something, I guess.
Uh-huh.
It's just come on Wales tonight. Do they play tonight?
They do. I'll have to go in a minute because I've got set meeting date. I've got to sort that one out.
Yeah, Zambrata was a different gravy. You know what I mean? It's like
different class above the rest.
It's also you also got your Czech players playing tonight against Russia.
What?
No, is it Croatia? No, Croatia tonight. It's Croatia.
Oh, is there international games tonight? I'm about to.
Yeah, it must be then.
Croatia are playing Russia, so your Croatian who we've just signed will be playing as well.
Now, maybe I'll give the dice a break tonight and go across the thing and make some football bets. Make some footy bets.
I've
already put mine on already. Hopefully Wales win because
Charlie, man. Yo, Charlie boy, let me ask you this, guy, because Andy Miles asked it on his show, and I'm gonna ask you this, because you're a football aficionado as well as James and Tuffy. But I wanna ask Charlie all this. Charlie first up. Who's our penalty taker, man? Name 2.
2. I'll give you 3.
I'm
not 100% sure, but I think Ben Rama at Brentford did it. I don't think he missed one. I could be wrong.
Please, Ben Rama. Please, Ben Rama. Please, Ben Rama. Me and James really want Ben Rama, don't we?
Oh yeah, and then that would help Phoebe's bet. But also, I seen Pickleman. He steps to the line and shoots piss missiles. He ain't messing about. That's how you take him. You step.
Who's that? Who?
He can take them when Ben Rama scored. He's 10 goals.
So okay, Ben Rama and who else? Charlie?
Vlasic, because he steps up and he just
Vlasic,
smashed
yeah.
straight piss missile. He's not messing about. That's how I used to do mine. I'm not sitting here looking this way and try. There's no tricks. I'm stepping to the line. I'm gonna knock it through the back of the net. Either I'm gonna miss by a mile or I'm gonna hit one so hard you ain't stopping it. Either way, I'm not
Who's
fucking
your third
around.
one? Who's your third one, Nars?
I like Cress.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that, Nars.
He's surgical with the ball. He can
Big
play
up.
wherever he wants. You understand? It's like
Yep.
he's
He just
I'm
plays
gonna-
it, didn't he? He just plays it, man. Like
Yep.
one of his like free kicks or something. He just plays it, man. What are you saying, James? Who's your three?
I'd go Ben Rama, Suchek, and probably Vlasic. I think Ben Rama's don't miss. He hasn't missed a penalty.
No.
He hasn't missed one penalty yet that he's taken. I think Suchek used to take him to Slavia Prague. So,
Did,
that,
yeah.
right, if you're playing the Champions League, you've got to take penalties, then that's good. And I agree with what Charlie said. Vlasic knows how to bag a penalty, I must admit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that'd be my three. I've got to make a move, lads. But
I have as well. I've got to watch along.
I will catch up again with you lads again soon.
Love life and stay positive, Mikey. Straight up, man. Don't watch them things that got a hold of you last night, man. Don't watch them things, man. Stay positive, love life, Mikey.
Take care, lads. All the best.
Yeah,
All the
take
best.
care.
We'll do.
take it easy,
We'll do.
Phoebes.
Yo, he's a boy. He's a boy, man. And Tufty went as well. Shit in hell. Yo, how you mean? Yo, my three would be, yo, Tufty, come back if you want to still, man. If we're not boring you too much, dog.
No,
But like
he said he had to take off.
oh, word up. I didn't even hear that. Yo, my three would be Cresswell for sure. It's a toss up between. I didn't know what y'all were saying about Vlasic. I had no idea about that. I got to do my research. I had no idea about that. But it would be Ben Rama, Cresswell, and I don't know about Vlasic, so I'm gonna say Suchek. So yeah, Ben Rama, Suchek, and what's I say? Ben Rama, Suchek, and Cresswell. Yeah, done.
Yeah, Suchek's a good shout. He takes good ones too for his national team. Why not? He can rock up and do them. You know what I mean?
And yo, I wouldn't even mind like having Fornals like go up on the spot there, because more times, Charlie, like it's midfielders that can like bury a penalty. Strikers, they got too much time to think because they're instinct players, so they got too much time to think, and it's like they normally fluff it, like, and that's why I'd have midfield players taking it still, man. Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing point out take two things, man. I think he might be good at it, but Noble is like, if not the best in the world.
Oh yeah, if he's on the pitch, that's a given. Man. Yeah, if he's on the pitch, it's a given. If he's playing, nobody's taking it. That's just all day long.
Yeah, like Noble has, like Charlie. Noble has one of the best records in the world for taking penalties. Like, I don't think he's missed three, man. Like, he's phenomenal, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good to see him in Europe, man. I think he's gonna progress in Europe. I think Yarmolenko, funnily enough, I think he's gonna progress in Europe as well. I think we're gonna see a lot of players that, you know, we might undermine that shine in Europe, man. And I'm looking forward to Europe, man. We got a good draw, didn't we? We got a nice draw, didn't we, Charlie?
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, to get out of the group stage, we should. If we don't get out of it, I'm gonna be really disappointed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be really disappointed.
We will.
We have enough. I think we have enough to. The fuck is that guy doing? People are nuts over here, bro.
Yo, we have enough to win it. Honestly, we have enough to win that. Honest, like I think we have enough to win that. Like, especially, I think we're definitely getting in the top three. Even though, like we were saying a week ago, how our squad's so thin, we really added places to, like, David Moyes just didn't get players in to get players in. He got players in where we need players in to be backup or make the next man better than he already is. Like I think I think David Moyes did a fantastic job. I know I'm rating it a 5 out of 10, but that's a strong 5 out of 10. Like Lingard, the striker, and the left
Wait,
back would have
you said
put
a
me up.
5 out of 10, but it's a strong 5. Yo, 5's low, B.
No, but it's a strong 5. It's like a strong 5 with like a capital F, dog, a capital IVE. How do you mean? I know it's low, but it's like if we got the left back, it would have been moved up to 6. We got a striker, would have been moved up to 7. We got Lingard, would have been moved up to 8. That's my reasoning, man.
Yeah, we can do. Hey, I'm not gonna put a number on it, but I'm happy with it. Of course we want.
Oh, I'm happy.
We could have got more, but I'm thankful for what we got. You understand?
Me too. Me too.
I was worried that it was gonna be real slim pickets and nothing was gonna come through, but Moyes did some bits and
yes, he did.
They backed him a little bit of money. Everybody's like, oh, that's what they're supposed to do. You know what I mean? That's what they're supposed to do. Let's not sit here and act like they just dropped the world record. Whoa, what do you got going on my headphones? There's a crazy noise going on. What, you got a boat going by? What is that? You heard that?
No, I ain't heard shit.
It went away. It was like I don't know, sound like a tugboat going by or something.
Oh, no, there was a plane in the sky still. Probably that, man.
And that shit flew right through my eardrums.
The frequency probably picked up that thing still, man. We got this side. There's a beach, so get away, dog. We got this side airport, like about, I'd say, like, what, 20, 30 minutes away from us. And it's like they fly these planes, like, low, just like, I don't know if it's like, jumping on the plane things or whatever it is, dog. But they fly low and they're like army planes, dog. Like full out like bomber army planes, dog. And they make mad noise. So it's probably
where's that? And these are the headphones I use for mixing, so they pick up every little detail of sound.
There you go. Let me ask you about that. Dog. How's the mixing going in? It's like, because I know you were done working with the gospel thing there, and then the hip hop thing there. How's that really good?
Yeah, that's my main bread and butter. How I earn my money.
100.
It's always beautiful, man. But the thing is, it's late nights, man. Late nights. Sometimes
I know. It's always late nights.
Yeah, they got a couch at the studio I work for. They got a couch and it's a nice setup and everything. And sometimes it's like too late for me to go home. I just crash there, boom, and then I go home in the morning, bro. It's like it's nonstop. Then I gotta take care of the gym and do my bits over there. It's like, man, bro, I'm just always, you know what I mean?
No,
so many people depend on me, and you know what I mean. I always gotta keep going. I can't stop. I gotta be like a shark in the water. You know what I mean? I gotta
100%.
It's crazy. Like a matter of fact, I gotta be on the bounce right now because I gotta go all the way down to Midtown. And, I gotta leave early because you get caught in that traffic. I think I'm gonna take the other way. I hate going through the tunnel. If something happens in the tunnel and you're stuck in there, it creeps me out. I don't like being stuck, bro. I don't like being in there. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. I hate it.
I hear you, man. Like when I was recording at this one studio, dog, like back in the day, we had a record deal with this company, and like, we were recording in the studio, man. And it's like, honestly, it would always be like you're out of there at like 6 in the morning, like real talk. You're out of there at 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, like. And sometimes like you didn't want to leave, so you just like slept up on the carpet or on the couch or just sleep in the chair type thing. I know exactly where you're coming from, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. But you got to grind, got to put the grind in. That's how you get the checks. So it is what it is,
Hey, yo, let me ask you, Brethren. We'll end it off here. But, you know what I'm going to done say, dog. What are we after yesterday? Before yesterday? After yesterday, we're even more of that. What are we, dog?
We are fucking massive.
Massive! And We are fucking random, dog. How do you mean? Yo, big up yourself. Thank you for coming on, dog. Have a good day. Have a bless up day. Big up yourself. Big up everybody in the live chat.
I'm
Enough
coming to
is
get my
yeah?
money back on the dice game too, sucker. As soon as I get free, I'm
Done
coming
up.
down with the new dice. I'm gonna bust your head open.
4, 5s, and 6s, man. 4, 5s, and 6s,
Four,
motherfucker.
five, six.
Yeah.